Good morning and welcome to Occam's Razor Gardening, Cooking and Canning, where we do a daily update on the progress of the garden as it grows in this year of 2025. If you're watching us on YouTube, please give us a like. If you're watching us on Rumble, please give us a thumbs up and a follow. Well, this is the state of the squash box as it slowly rots away, comes to its end, slides into decrepitude, but it's going to continue its biological imperative as long as there's warmth and food, and continue to grow because it doesn't know any better. Oh, look at this. So this squash is ready to pick. Nice and golden spaghetti squash. The vine completely desiccated. A little bit of moisture in there. We have anything else down here? No. Yeah. Oh, look, it's still gonna grow, still getting food. Well, maybe we'll have some spaghetti squash today. Not sure. Well, the squashes have pretty well come to an end, like I was mentioning yesterday. Except for the zucchinis. And they're still trying to produce some fruit. And there's still new leaves growing every day. Oh, I hope this goes to seed before it freezes. I really would like those seeds. We'll plant those. Yes, new leaves, new flowers, and new zucchini. One there. Yeah. The others in here. Oh yeah, look at you. I'm ready for picking. Let's pick that now. There we go. Nice zucchini. Put that down by the potatoes. Well, we didn't pick any beans yesterday, so we should have a really good harvest today. Decided to make some aglio e olio yesterday for supper. So I didn't eat anything out of the garden. Our corner potatoes, our in-ground potatoes. Some of the tops are starting to brown a little, but this tells me that potatoes are still growing in the ground. Unlike these poor buggers here. So I did dig this up a couple of days ago, this one potato plant. Typically, I'll get about enough for 3 big potato meals, right? I barely had enough for one, but that was one of those potatoes from last year that I had left over that had turned green, and then I used those for initial replant. I could tell by the condition of the skin on the potato from last year. And our kale, giant kale bush, I just cannot keep straight up. And our second batch of onions, because we harvested our onions back in July and then reseeded again. But then along came the really cool weather at the end of August. So these didn't get barely 4 weeks of growth before the really cool weather started. But onions seem to do fine in the cold. And let's go down Pepper Alley. Start with the sunflower. Our last giant sunflower. I didn't even know this head was going to open in time with the way the cool weather was coming in. I guess the race will be to see if the seeds actually get made before there's a frost. Of course, that flower's pretty high, so it should survive frost. Our pepper plants. I have all these peppers. I'm just not finding much initiative. It's like I'm all canned out. Our squash box. Well, it has been 105 days now, 105 days of gardening every single day. Imagine how the farmers feel. Farmers can never take a break. They gotta work every single day. This is just a wee garden. And our tomato plants and the creepy pepper plant. Oh, what's this? So I've been letting this pepper grow, right? Now they're turning red. Interesting. It's just the craziest peppers. I have no idea what they are. But that crazy pepper plant gave me 3 peppers for the entire year. And it was the first pepper plant I got. The cheaper pepper plants that I got down here gave us far more peppers. Far more. All right, well, we should go in the front and have a look at the box up there. I'd say we go look at Butch, but I think Butch is pretty well done. I don't even know if he has a single flower left. This is why the Butch cam has not been on the last couple of days. Right, straight to our lavender, so we can have a little smell. Always great. Well, our corner sunflower is really going into its next phase. So the critters can't wait for the seeds to be done. They have to eat off it right away. And our corner pumpkin plant is showing the signs of we're done growing for the year. Now, has the pumpkin increased in size? No, it is not. Well, not in height anyway, maybe in width. It seems to be tilting over a little forward, so there must be some growth happening in the back there. Ah, look, the zucchini. The zucchini's all gone floppy leafed. You never did give me more than a couple of zucchinis. This was the ribbed zucchini plant. And the zucchinis kind of looked like, it's still there. There's that rotting one right there. You see the ribs. All the cold weather that hit us in late August really put a crimp on the garden. It looked nice for a couple of days in the front garden box, but now everything else is starting to come to an end. The second pumpkin plant is not going to give us any pumpkins this year. It tried and the critters attacked it. And the plant just waited too long to grow. Really weird growing season. And our other sunflower is just starting to make its seeds. And our morning glories. They don't take much work. They do all the work for you. I kind of have to keep an eye on them so they choke everything else out. And our other side. This side's done rather well this year. Well, yesterday we mentioned about the ostriches. There has been no update other than what we broadcast yesterday. So no news is good news. And if you have stayed till the very end, I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.